2 weeks ago, BRICS Summit was held and it was hosted by China virtually. It was the 14th edition of BRICS meeting. BRICS is an acronym for 5 largest emerging economies, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. In recent times, it has been observed that many countries have shown interest in joining BRICS group. Every year, many countries are invited as a guest or as an observer. This year, observer countries were Fiji, Indonesia, Uzbekistan, Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Argentina, Algeria, Senegal, Ethiopia, Iran, Kazakhstan, and Egypt. Out of all these countries, Argentina and Iran has officially applied for a membership in the group. So, in this video, we'll try to understand why Argentina and Iran has applied to join BRICS. If we closely study the foreign policy of Argentina, then we will find that its policies are not clear. Their stand on various issues are very much unpredictable. However, Argentina is a stable democracy with one of the largest economy in Latin America. Despite being one of the largest economy, it has struggled politically and financially in the last 10 years. Argentina is one of the important trading partners of United States, European Union, and China, with the United States as a top trading partner of Latin America. However, in the last 20 years, China has radically increased its cooperation with Latin America in the field of economy and security. And if Latin American countries have relationship with both China and America, then obviously things aren't gonna be smooth. And if we consider internal politics of Argentina, Alberto Fernandez is their president who's running a coalition government. He is considered as a leftist, and in this scenario it's obvious that the country has certain amount of American influence and interference. Moreover, it's an open secret that America has interfered several times in the internal matters of Latin American countries. In recent time, it has been observed that Argentina is turning east, particularly towards China, for its economic growth. Economically, we can understand where Argentina wants to move, but politically things aren't much stable. Argentina is financially struggling from last 10 years, with their currency hitting all-time low against the dollar. Inflation is out of control, and Russia-Ukraine war has made the situation more worse, resulting in daily protests over food and energy prices. And on top of all that, Argentina's economy minister has resigned. So Argentina's economy is not at all doing well, with not so good foreign policy. If we compare Western economy with Eastern economy, we will find that Argentina wants to move towards Eastern economy, as America and other Western economies are not doing well and are not in the position to help Argentina to overcome its financial crisis, and because of this, Argentina has shown deep interest in joining BRICS. Now coming to Iran, we have to understand that Iran is an energy-rich country with world's second largest gas reserve. Second most important thing, we must understand that Iran has bad relationship with complete West after Islamic Revolution, which happened in 1979. In fact, Iran is second most sanctioned country after Russia. Iran's nuclear program is seen as a threat by America and its allies. This has resulted in Iran's entry in FATF blacklist, which means trading with Iran and its export and import are completely banned. Iran's economy has been destroyed by Western countries. Iran has argued several times to America to remove sanctions, but America refused, as it wants Iran to stop its nuclear program and open its facilities for Western inspection, which Iran has refused to comply with. So Iran's economy is totally in bad shape. Iran is somehow able to avoid total economic collapse because it has world's second largest gas reserve and probably fourth largest oil reserves. Iran sells its oil and gas in black market. Currently, China is their biggest customer and India is showing signs of purchasing Iranian oil, which they have stopped after US pressure. Iran also sells its oil and gas to Turkey and its neighboring countries, including Pakistan. So this is how Iran is able to keep its economy floating. These factors have made important for Iran to be in the group of top 5 emerging economies. It will help Iran in getting access to big markets and would provide platform to address its economic and political concerns. It will also help Iran in becoming part of emerging markets, which is seen as an alternate to Western market. If we look at BRICS grouping, we'll find that China is by far the largest economy in the group, accounting for more than 70% of group's collective $27.5 trillion of economic might. India accounts for 13%, with Russia and Brazil representing 7% and South Africa 3%, according to IMF data. BRICS also accounts for 40% of world's population and about 26% of global economy. When Iran joins this group, it will automatically become one of the most important countries in the group, as it can provide its energy to big markets like China and India in more smooth manner. Iran can also provide trade routes to Russia, Central Asia, and even to Europe. These factors make Iran very important for BRICS countries, and Iran can also benefit from joining BRICS grouping, as it can revive its economy, which is in bad shape. So anyhow, I hope you found this video informative, and to get more such videos, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and until then, stay happy and keep smiling.